Hey, Kratos. You're one of the only few new people that actually stick around. All the other ones bailed quite quickly. Alright. Actually plan on getting a few things done today this time instead of just ranting. Well, I'm going to rant probably, but actually plan on getting a few things done this time on this side. Excuse me. On this side, there seems to be a little... I'm gonna call it the Lucky Duck area. Is what I'm gonna call it. It's like a area where you probably throw stuff and like get a prize or something. And there's a huge building over here. It looks like it might be a fun house. So that might be kind of cool. Make sure I hear myself. I hear myself. It's great. And so let's get started. What? Get started. What? Get retarded. What? Fun fact, I don't like that song. Dark green. Dark green. Has purple on the top. It's kind of be customized, or like it's gonna be unique, I guess. What's up, Pokemon Gamer? Oh man, trying to figure out how to lay this down properly. It's just so hard building off this map because it's so difficult, but it's fun still. I like how I'm doing with it. But anyway, I'm gonna call this area I'm building the Lucky Duck area. If you guys get the reference, it's a reference from the Bob's Burger movie, which there was a game called the Lucky Duck game. That a song, that it was a pretty cool song about this game and about the middle of the movie. So that's cool. I think 4 and 4 might be a good one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Might be a good way to start it. And maybe yellow. I at least think this will be a bit easier than the other thing I was doing yesterday. Because that thing was a bit rough. I had Chinese food today. Hooray. I'm getting my tag renewed tomorrow. Which, yeah, I might do that actually, Kratos. It's not a bad idea. I might do that somewhere here. Once I get like the main stuff down, we'll start making like smaller stuff like that. And that's actually a really good idea. It's very hard. I want this to be a certain thing. But also it's Minecraft, so it makes everything extra difficult to become a certain thing. Eesh. Like I want half of this to be a Lucky Duck thing, and I want the other half to be like a throw rings thing. But honestly, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do neither. Maybe we'll use some glass to make the pattern for the water. I guess there's no actual ducky I can stick in here, is it? Speaking of ducky, hi. It's like I wasn't talking to you all day anyway. Huh. Can we do the thin grass? Grass? Glass. Can you walk in that? Yeah, it gives you a little bit of room. That works out. Let's see if a Jamie cat comes in here and just asks if Ducky's in here and then leaves and doesn't come back when he realizes she isn't again. Hey. Bro, how long did you work on that? That's really close. Dang. I mean, that's pretty much... Dang. It's funny how you did him with the Roblox suit, too. What do you guys think of the fat cat there? That's pretty... It's pretty darn close. I guess it's kind of hard to make his... Let me think. Man, let me get a picture of Fat Cat real quick. And why didn't they get do it then within 12 hours? I guess it's been 24 hours, but yeesh, I mean, honestly, that's pretty damn close. Not gonna lie. At least with like, oh, the back of it's really good too. I think maybe the black whiskers are a little bit off. But besides that, it's practically, I mean, for what it is, it's practically perfect. It's hard to really add a nose to the game, isn't it? It's insane. 10 times better job than I'd be able to do. It's crazy. Oh wow, it's so pretty. But I'm sure it's hard to add a nose to the game, obviously. But those whiskers aren't bad, considering. It's crazy, man. I worked on it after stream. Oh, my belly. So I can eat nothing no more about my belly being upset. How is there... It looks really sick, though. Yeah, you can tell the whiskers are really hard to get whiskers out there. Especially of like what color they are and such. I'm sure it's difficult. It's crazy though, honestly. That you're able to pull that off. Eesh. Imagine there's some people on like Fiverr.com, which is a place you hire people to do stuff for you, that has that like, I'll make your Minecraft skin, pay me $5. That's pretty good. What do you mean on the house I was going to destroy? What are you guys doing? Oh god, don't tell me it's my daughter raging. Oh my gosh. Do not. I'm gonna imagine that says destroy. Oh, my kid gets really pissy at me when I ruin her builds, but I also get really pissy at her when she adds stuff to my builds when I told her not to. Like, I haven't even talked to her today. I don't know if she's still at the hospital or not, but... That looks pretty. All right. So that works out for the Lucky Duck area. Oh, this needs to not be so close. I want to make like a ring toss type thing over here. But I really like how we did the lights underneath. So then I'm gonna do that again. Did that weirdly flood it, or is there like room under there? Yeah, there's room. I was about to say I don't think it really weirdly flooded it. She did that same thing, my daughter, with the Adopt Me build. She was building something over there. She was building the playground, and I was like, I have the playground. I'm trying to do it really perfect. And she got really pissed at me because I deleted her little area in the playground she made, but it was like in the middle of the darn playground. It wasn't what it was supposed to be. It was just a bit annoying. So let's maybe use this as the ring toss. I want to go ahead and make the top of this. It's supposed to be purple, so let's use these to do the top of it. Didn't I just delete the purple I had in my inventory too, didn't I? It's concrete. I really want to actually get stuff done this live stream. I feel yesterday I didn't do much besides fix the carousel, which I do like the carousel now that I fixed it. But I feel like it was a very complaining live stream. And honestly, I'm not in the best mood because I really miss my Luna. But life goes on. Like, man, I like can't get my mind off stuff sometimes. Like, I'll be at work and I'll just like totally pass by the place I'm going, driving. I'll be like, oh yeah, that's where I was going. And I'll just be so lost in my own head thinking about things that I'll totally like zone out and forget that I'm even at work, man. So it becomes such problematic that I'll end up having other problems besides my own problems. I'm going to the DMV tomorrow, and tomorrow will be the official day that I get my car problems fixed. Because 60% of them are fixed, and the last 40% will be fixed tomorrow. And that's great, because nobody wants no damn car problems. But it just sucks, because like when other problems occur, and you're already stressed out on other things, it just makes it like so much extra stress that it's so annoying. Like I have other things my mind's dealing with that I really don't want to have to deal with these other things. Like I'm like my stress level is already too high, so I'm like, can we please not have other problems? But then life is always gonna have other problems. But when you have so many problems you can't solve, and they're always on your mind, and they're just always sitting there in the back of your head making you stressed out, it sucks. You can't, you know? Like, I want to solve every problem I have, but I just can't. And a lot of problems I'm just supposed to just let go and let kind of just fade into the existence, but a lot of these problems I don't want to let go. Alright, gives us plenty of light. Unlucky duck stuff. Let's add some more of these bars. That should be enough. I think if I should make the floor a different color. I can't see the floor in the build that I have. Minecraft bumping right now with this music, but then sometimes it's just quiet. I'm noticing lately shorts are not cutting it, man. I hate when I make a video that I'm like, this is gonna be a good video. I've been thinking about doing this video for a while, and I put it out and it just completely flops. It gets 10 views and I'm just like, no comments, and I'm like, that was a really good video in my opinion. Why didn't it get any views? And at this point that happens 99% of the time. It's kind of annoying. Alright, so there's that shop. Wish I could add something look like a duck in here. I feel like the Lucky Duck game should at least have one duck. Does this look like a beak? I guess maybe a button could be a beak. Why don't you have eyes to it? Oh, another button. Quack, 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 a lucky duck. Alright, there's a couple ducks. What's up, Renee? Couple ducks. Can't really put these anywhere else because it's going to connect to the wall. It's supposed to be like a ring toss game, but there's only 2 places for the rings to land. Not my proudest build. But it's something for now. Alright, moving on to the bigger build I want to work on. This one's interesting though, because it seems to be like, hey, what's up, Ant PX? It seems to be like a kind of dark building, but it has some colors around it and like a devil face on it. I'm not exactly sure if I'm gonna build that or not. What be my other choices? Because the game I just made is on most of the areas, but like, it's so strange because I have so many pictures of this darn map I'm trying to build. And every single one of them has something different on it. So at this point, I feel like it's really just custom to whatever I want to do. So whatever the heck picture I want to do is basically, I guess, gonna be it. So I guess I want to do this devil face thing. That I guess is a funhouse. So I'm gonna do that, I guess. Let's try a different kind of color. Let's do like a creepier funhouse. Maybe like a deep slate tile or something. Or maybe like a polished black stone. It's kind of purple, but it's not actually purple. Every black color on this darn game is somewhat purple. And I feel like the lights are red. And it looks like it's yellow. It has a devil face on it. Okay. So let's try that. I do want to put it pretty beside... Oop, hey, where'd I go? I do want to put it pretty much beside this thing. Whee! Man. My stomach almost hates everything I eat nowadays. I was like, oh, we're getting Chinese food today. I had a nasty pasta yesterday. It didn't go good in my stomach either. I actually got a free pizza at Domino's that I need to redeem too, but my stomach hates pizza from Domino's now. My stomach just don't want me to eat anything anymore. So one darn thing I like about Domino's is they mess up a lot. And if they mess up a lot, you get free pizza. They have this thing where if you do a curbside order and they don't bring it out to you within 2 minutes of it being ready, you can get a free pizza. And sometimes they definitely bring it out on time, but at least 50% of the time, they do not, and I get the free pizza, which is great, because who doesn't want free food? But my belly has not been liking Domino's as much as it used to. What's up, Mushroom Plays VR? It has been a long time. I want you to do those making that Poppy Playtime stuff, or no? Because I was wondering yesterday, so what happened to that guy who was making that Poppy Playtime stuff? Well, at least you stopped by and say hi. I appreciate it, man. I hope the people that used to come by that aren't here anymore, I hope you guys are out living a good life. Not worrying about watching boring streamers. Wasn't you. Okay, well, either way, I still hope you're having a good one, man. Enjoying life. Try to go outdoors some. Touch some grass. Fight God. All that good stuff. I ordered a shirt. It had Garfield on it. It says something about touching grass. Like, I don't want to touch grass. I'm gonna have to fight God to feel better or something like that. And it was supposed to come in. It's supposed to come in like on the 16th, which is forever. But then I saw that it was in Orlando, and I was like, if you're in Orlando right now, why are you taking forever to come in? That don't make no sense. You guys BFF, Ducky? I swear, Ducky must have 1,000 friends. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying it's just funny that you're like, that you know my friends better than I am. I'm alive. Does that count as doing good? I'm depressed, but I'm alive. Some would say being alive is a good thing. I would say being alive is stressful. Being alive is very stressful. Whee! I am going to the DMV tomorrow and fixing a problem I've been having for the last week. And granted, I don't really feel like it's going to make me feel any better. I shouldn't have had this problem to begin with. But the fact that it's getting fixed, the problem I have, is, my opinion, always a good thing. I wouldn't quite put it that way, but sure, mushroom, sure. Well, Miss Ducky, you know my friends, you know my quote unquote friends better than I do. Heck, man, I got people that I've been playing for years that literally only come in and go, "Is Ducky here? Is Ducky here?" And then when they find that you're not here, they leave. So, I mean, that says a lot, right? Says a lot about the friends I have. Yeah, you're telling me. You're probably the only person in here who knows what the heck a DMV is, but I hate going there. I had to go there Wednesday, okay? I can finally tell the story. I don't want to tell the story until I got the first part of it fixed. But I had to go there last Wednesday to get my 2-year tag renewal bullcrap, right? And so I went there to get that done. And I found out that my license has been suspended for over 9 months. It's been suspended for about 10 months. I didn't know this. And it was suspended because I had to hook up this thing to pay child support. And I was supposed to pay it on the 28th of each month, but I ended up paying it on the 1st of each month. And because of this, they ended up suspending my license. But I still, of course, paid it. I never not pay my child support, although it's like so little, it doesn't matter. But because of this, they suspended my license. But they didn't tell me my license was suspended. So I've been running around for 10 months with a suspended license. And so I went to get my tag renewal. It was like, oh, your license is suspended. You have to go fix this. So then I had to deal with that this entire week. This entire week I had to drive around and busted tags and suspended license. I can't not work. I can't not drive. So I've just been stressed out when I've been working and stressed out been driving. So if I get pulled over, I'm not exactly sure what they do if they pull over someone with a suspended license. I don't know. I definitely know that you don't get to drive anymore. They definitely are like park your car and make you walk. I didn't want that. I didn't want my kids to be with me if that happens. But luckily, we made it through the week, and I'm getting it done tomorrow at 1:30. I'm getting my DMV stuff taken care of, but my license is suspended no more. I went over there, paid the $300 that I owed or some crap, and it took a little while, but my license is good right now. So all I have to do is go to DMV and get my tags renewed, which I was supposed to do anyway, and then everything will be fine. That has made my weekend pretty stressful having to deal with that. And as I said earlier, that was something that I shouldn't have had to deal with. I never not paid my child support. It's very, very annoying that they even have the right to do that to somebody. Like, how do you expect me to even pay child support if you make me not drive? I mean, my 9-year-old said it best. When I told her about this, she goes, but what did they do? Expect you just to not drive? And I was like, that's exactly what I'm saying. Expect me just to not drive this whole week, miss out on upwards of $500, which I would have made at my job, and just sit here all week? Exactly. Damn, like, all the places are closed on the weekends. And so, like, I was like, no, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And you guys can go away of your bull crud. I've always paid my child support. You're crazy. And it just goes back to what I was mentioning earlier. It's all about, I have so much stress. I have enough stuff in my mind that I don't need more stress. If that makes any sense. That's why I really hate it, man. I really am big on wanting to solve problems. And so when I get stressful problems, and I can't solve them, and I kind of just have to throw it over my shoulder and be like, well, can't fix this. Oh well. It's like, I don't like that. It just dwells on me, especially when it has to involve my kid. That extremely dwells on me. And like, a lot of these problems involve my kid, and I just cannot fix these problems. I will never fix these problems I have not being able to see my kids constantly, not being able to be in their lives. I'm not going to be able to fix that problem ever. And that is a very hard pill to swallow. And it hurts a lot. And every single day, I can't stop thinking about it. Appreciate you liking the video, Mushroom. I don't like not being able to solve problems. It's like I don't know, because I feel in a few years it might be better. It might be worse. It's like, I know I can't solve the problems I have with Harley. and in a sense, I'm okay with that right now. But with my other daughter, I'm not okay with the problems I'm having with her. I'm not okay not being with her every day. I'm not okay with her only being my responsibility 40% of the time. I'm not okay with that. And I'm not sure if I'm ever going to be okay with not having her around. It's not that I care about Luna more than I care about Harley. It's not about that. It's the fact that Harley has a better family. Harley has a lot more people to look out for her. And Luna's mom's always in like a bind. She's always has problems and stuff. She doesn't have someone she can rely on. Harley's mom does. Harley's mom literally gets almost everything handed to her from her dad, so she always has someone to help her with something. So I think Harley would be okay. But with Luna, I feel like I really need to be there for Luna quite often. Quite often I can't be. That is a hard pill to swallow, not being able to be there for your kids. As I make a devil head. Boy, I made that devil head a little too short, didn't I? I can see him 40 to 60% depending on what time it is, what day it is. But beyond that, they're going to pretty much be raised by whoever the hell their mom's dating at the time. Which is another annoyance, man. I love how someone can just be with my kids more than I can just because they're boning their mom. It's like, oh, that's cool, man. It's cool. Especially seeing how I've been alone the whole time. With not even a hug from the opposite sex, but you know, like I said, it's cool, man. That's what it is, right? Being alone has its benefits. Trying to think of a way I could flip that around, but it doesn't have its benefits, I reckon. It's just sad. Alright, man, this devilfish pretty much covered the whole entire background. That is not how it really kind of goes on here. Stretch that bad boy out a little bit. To me, if I can't be a full-time father like I want to be, then I have to find other purpose for my life. And recently, it has been very hard to figure out that other purpose in my life. And to sit here on YouTube and pretend that YouTube is that purpose is a joke, because it isn't. I'm a joke on this platform. Only 5 people show up in my live streams. Every video I post is getting less and less views. It's a joke. I'm trying to figure out a way to make this better. I just don't think is the purpose I'm supposed to have. And that has been really confusing me and bothering me lately. Don't like not having a purpose. Kind of thought being the father would be my purpose, but apparently it is not. I think you would know if it looks good or not, Kratos. All right. Interesting. I don't like the devil's mouth. He looks like he's like, "Arr!" Not 100% sure how I want to do these walls either. Do you guys think that gaming can be like an addiction, like a drug? I have no clue what's like over here. I have an idea of what I want to make over here, but past the first initial idea, I don't have much of another idea. I used yellow already, didn't I? Was it orange I used or yellow's yellow? Because I just had to throw it on the ground, so it was definitely yellow. I guess technically it should be all the way at the bottom so you can actually get in and out of it. You know those like things at the fair that like spin around in a circle? Yeah, Renee? Well, I think I want to start off with green. Maybe I'll just start off from the outside. I asked that because I was just like reading something about it, about addiction. And like the thing I was reading, but it called like almost everything an addiction basically. And it's like anything from like food to gaming to actual drugs, and I don't know, it's kind of just confused me a bit when I heard people say it's an addiction, but then I thought about it a lot. I've been gaming all my life, but then I also kind of thought about how I've also been gaming less and less. And I'm just kind of more into zoning out to podcasts nowadays than I am to want to game. But then I'm also always fighting the urge to be famous, which at this point is never going to happen. And that is another bitter, bitter, bitter pill that is very hard to swallow. Okay, that's kind of a trippy start to a fun house. Not bad, not bad. What else should a fun house have that I can make in a very small area? Ah. Stop scratching, dog. Damn dog's so rough. He has so much bad fleas. It's like ridiculous how rough my dog looks right now. Stop scratching. I'd much rather you just let the fleas eat you instead of you having scratch marks all over and your fur's missing and all that stuff. It's like, is there a way to make this turn somehow? I wish there was a way to wake up every day and have the same motivation you have when you fall asleep. I hate that I wake up every day and I feel completely drained. I feel completely like I'm halfway have a hangover. And I just always hate myself every single day. And it's just a huge battle just to feel normal. I really can't stand that. I'd much rather like... It's like why I stay up so darn late, because I'll end up feeling really good about something. And then I'll wake up and be like, well, I don't feel that way anymore. And it's gone. The feeling's gone. It's lost. And I hate that. Just wish I could wake up with the same strong motivation every single day and be motivated to do all the stuff I need to do. But most days I wake up and I can't even fold the laundry. And I'm just like, bruh, what the hell are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what I'm doing. It seems to be a problem I'm having. So I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, it's trippy looking. Alright, I like how that's trippy. It's hard to want to go to sleep at midnight because, like, I won't even mostly get this damn stream done by midnight usually. And like, I'll wake up and I'll spend a couple hours on free time. Then I gotta work most of the time. Once I get off work, I want to come home and watch some podcasts, watch a movie, or just play a game, or just do anything to actually relax. I feel like this is the only time I have to breathe. Especially, just stub my fucking toe. Especially when my kids are over, because when my kids are over, I have them like from the moment I wake up until about 11 o'clock at night. So nighttime is the only time that I have to do anything. So it can be very stressful, man. Like I woke up at 11 a.m. today. I didn't want to, but I stayed up so damn late last night because I didn't want to go to bed. I don't ever want to go to bed. I hate going to bed. It's annoying. Always resets my mind. I don't want my mind reset. I'm fine how my mind is. But I do definitely feel that it can definitely be the cause of a lot of the problems. Not going to sleep properly. I don't know. What do you mean physically? I don't know what that means. I probably have cancer that's going to kill me in 10 years. How do I know? I can't go to the hospital. Okay, no one can afford that kind of stuff. You say physically in such a demanding way. I guess maybe I should just circle this whole funhouse around then. I don't think I'll do it, but I do think it's a good idea. Renee. That didn't turn out right. Plop, plop, plop. Let's just make this big circle. Because why not? It's supposed to be some kind of weird little maze anyway, so. My mind as well. Dance, dance. Dude, like I heard that full song today. Because I've only ever heard the dance, dance part. And, you know, the song is actually pretty damn good. From like start to end. It's just not the dance part. I like all the parts of that song, really. So I find it really interesting, the stuff that my kid watches on YouTube in comparison to what Harley watches on YouTube. Because Luna's mind is like so young, and like she'll watch kid stuff, and a lot of the kid stuff, like some of it has that song in it. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying that it's just kind of weird. It's kind of why I've been kind of wanting to make a bit more kid videos that are for kids, kind of. You play Roblox. Roblox is for kids. Yeah, but I mean more like playing with toys type stuff. But it's interesting in seeing how the kids' mind work next to how other people watch the internet. If that makes any sense. floor is confusing me. Ugh. Me making some weird fun house. No big deal. Yeah, you know, I don't really care about the new Miley Cyrus album coming out. I'm more of a simp for her than I am caring about her music. If that makes any sense. I don't mean that in like a bad way. I just mean in like, you know, a truthful way. Of that, I don't follow her because I think she makes good music. I'm not saying she makes bad music. I mean, I like some of her songs. Most of the stuff she's put out's been alright. Especially been doing alright in the darn charts. But I'm not excited for her new album as if they're my favorite band or anything. I really could care less. In the nicest way possible. Alright, this looks interesting. Maybe I should use a different color. I don't know. Like something about how I did this is a bit off. I try to keep that pattern going that way, but then it switches patterns here. Which I don't think looks that bad. I mean, are you excited for the new Miley Cyrus album? So I can't say I'm tripping out about it. I mean, I'm not even gonna bootleg it. Like I don't really care to listen to it. I want to see the videos she puts out, which she did promote a new video for a song called River. And to be honest, I'm not that interested in it because it looks like it's a whole bunch of dudes getting all wet and touching themselves. And that's not what I want from Miley Cyrus video. I want more videos like Wrecking Ball and like Adore Me. I want videos like that. I don't want videos of gay guys touching themselves. It's like the last thing I want. I don't like this part of this build. Just keep going with the pattern here and just somehow turn it later. But we'll see. It's supposed to come out Friday. Everything, I reckon. So we'll see what she puts out, what she doesn't put out. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it'll be #1. Glad that evened out properly. I didn't have to redo that. It's so hot, man. It's weather, bruh. What point should these lines stop? Should it just be like that? Well, maybe stop there when it turns. I got lines here. They switch. Computer sounds broken. That's not good. If my computer speaker's broke or something, I have to go buy new ones right away. It's kind of an important thing. I made it turn so bluntly here that it makes this side look strange. So now I feel like I gotta fix that. Make it turn a little bit more blunt there. Still feel like that should be there though. Yeah, like that maybe? Roof is not correct either. These neon lights are really messing with my head at this point. Oh, I broke sun on top. I'll have to fix that later. The roof contradicts itself. Okay. Kind of works. That also kind of doesn't. But let's just finish it on a floor pattern first. And I can fix the stuff afterwards. I don't think I'm adding anything else to this. I wanted to move on 10 minutes ago, but then I was like, I might as well make the colors go all the way around. I really just hate that I can't focus on anything that I want to focus on. It really bothers me that I just have so much in my head that I just can't make it go away. I'm either just like super lazy or super depressed, one or the other. Can't quite put my finger on which one it is. But it's like I can't focus on anything. Like I've been wanting to play the forest some more. I just can't focus on it. Been wanting to finish my album, but I can't focus on it. I've been wanting to fold my clothes, but I can't focus on it. I've been wanting to work out more. Super annoying. I feel like my mind is melted. I feel like my mind is broken. I can't get to where I need to be to fix everything in my head. Thought that like stop smoking would help me like get my mind back on track and not make me lazy, but it seems to be my trait. That makes that look off, but it's not off because there's another pattern here. Hey, how one of those sides is correct and the other one isn't. Damn it. It's like, what side do you want not to be correct? Because either way, something's going to be incorrect here. That sucks. Damn it, what happened here? It's like you can't change. Damn it. Can't fix her. Let's just open that bad girl up. This is gonna make that connect like that, yeah. Yeah, it's me. I feel you on that. I feel you. It's almost done. It's the best I can do for a fun house right now. Some of these lines are really pestering me, but As of right now, it's all the effort I want to put into this. Have other things I want to do. Alright, there, we got the little devil fun house. It looks like kind of a red sheep more than a devil, to be honest. And it looks nothing like the picture. But, you know, life goes on. It's not the worst thing ever, though, I don't think. It's something different, I'll tell you that. Alright, I really want to be out here by 11 tonight, so this will probably be our last hour. But what else can I throw down really quick to really add to my park? So there's a lot of buildings in this picture. I don't per se want to add buildings. This picture has two things I noticed in this other picture I have. One of them being it looks like you sit in like some balls and it spins in a circle. And the other one is that thing where it's like a big swing set that's connected to a pole and it spins around and you spin in like the swings. So I think out of all of that, I guess I'd rather add the swing set thing. I feel like I could do that and it'll look better than the balls because I don't want to make circles again. But I will say the picture I have of the swing set thing is not a good picture. Part of me is regretting not getting those gummy bears earlier. I also want to go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would like to go ahead and also get to the end of this build. Like, not to, like, oh man, I'm going to stop building it. But I mean, like, I want to get to the end of this pier. I feel like we are really close. I feel like this right here should be the final piece. AKA the end of it. Okay, that's not a thing. Get rid of that. And so I think this will be the last bit of the that side of the pier. Like, I'll start putting the fence up we're gonna have. So that'll be good. This build is becoming a lot more done than it is not done. It's actually becoming extremely done getting this done. Probably by next live stream we'll be doing the finishing touches on the actual Wonder Wharf itself, and we'll be moving on to the buildings possibly, or possibly a whole nother build altogether. We'll see. I need someone that's good at writing letters with the banners so they can actually make like the Wonder Wall sign. They can actually make the baseball field sign. Basically just those two things. So I looked it up and it's kind of a pain in the butt to do. Like, you can't just put a letter down. You gotta like weirdly customize them in weird shapes on some crafting table or something. This one is not necessary. I just don't understand why you can't just write anything on the banners if it's a sign or something. Like, I feel like that'd be better. There. This is how far this goes. So there's definitely a few gaps. We can put a few things here. One of them being that other ride. We could put like a long strip here that might have like a basketball thing, like more prize stuff here would be cool as well, depending how big I make this spinning thing. All right. So going with my eyes, the chairs are going to be that color. The string is going to be that. I think it'd be interesting to use copper. Will this oxidized copper turn to withered copper if I use it? Maybe I'll use this Pasma brick I never heard of. I want like a purple color as well. It's like a purple brick I could use, concrete. And the top of it is yellow. Let's stick with concrete, probably. Diamond. Okay. Ooh, position is everything. Boy, I wish I'd stop yawning and being a little bitch. That'd be nice. Not sure how much longer the actual pier should be on this side. Like the baseball stadium really clear up. By the way, I love my lights in the baseball stadium. I know I keep saying that, but the lights are really nice here. I think I'm gonna make it one more longer. And then I can put the rest of the fence down. That'd be good. Feels like forever ago that I made that dang roller coaster. I passed by and I'm like, oh, I remember tediously putting all the feet on that roller coaster. And I'm to the part where I'm literally actually adding the last bit of the actual pier down. Like I'm trying to find it, but I feel I can easily edit it. I feel there was a part here that actually breaks off into a long pier that actually goes into the ocean. And that, I always kept picturing that because I feel like in the movie they ride down a huge pier, but I haven't yet to see a picture that has this said pier that they go down. But I will try to look around and figure that out before we're done with the actual Wonder Wharf itself. How much of a problem do you think that is in your head? Oh, okay, big enough to redo it, huh? Yeah, big enough to redo it. Continuity, man. Continuity is a jerk, but I want it to even out on the same side just as it did earlier, so... Here we go! Let's go back and forth twice. 3 times, actually. So 1... Oh god, it's hard to do. 2... Oh my god, it's so hard to do without deleting everything like the floor. Wrecked a lot of the floor and didn't even clear a ball. Stupid skinny stuff. Really need to make some darn videos about all this stuff I built. Like I still need to do a few videos of the Adopt Me stuff, the Bob's Burger stuff. Just like showing off the map in videos might be cool. Might not be as well, but I like the idea of showing off my work more than just the 4 people that come to the live stream. Oh wow. Oh man, can't get my mind off things, bro. Every second I'm just thinking about how I feel like I had like me and Harley's mom. We never had a chance to really reconnect and get how things should have been because she was a cheater constantly. And when you're someone that cheats, you're definitely someone that you can't fix that. You can't get back with a cheater. They're just going to cheat on you again because I have got back with her and she cheated on me again. That's what cheaters do. So like you can't get back with cheaters, but Luna's mom didn't cheat on me though. Luna's mom, we had a lot of stress. It was in the middle of COVID and we really got into fights and stuff like that. And I'm kind of constantly tormented with the fact that I wish I treated her just a tad bit better. I wish I was a stronger person that could have dealt with her problems instead of let it tear us apart. And I feel like I'd have been in a happier place. I'd have been with my baby. I would have got to raise my kid. I wouldn't be alone. I just overall been in a better person. I would also have like my car would have been paid off as well. I wouldn't be having all these problems with the friggin' getting my license suspended. And I wouldn't be constantly thinking about how I can't raise my daughter. Especially when I think that was kind of my last chance at doing that. It's my last real chance. I mean, she might even be the last person I ever dated in my entire life. And the fact that I failed that, and regardless of how anyone else sees it, I feel like I really failed that. And I can't stop being haunted by that. Until I find out what the next step is in life, I can't stop thinking about that. And I fear there is no next stop in life. I fear the rest of my life is just being haunted by that. Wish I was a better person. Wish I was a better person in so many different ways. Stupid snow keeps falling down on everything. Stop it. Go away. Stupid snow. Go away. It's almost been, what, 2.5 months since I started smoking. And I really want to smoke again. I actually had an offer about a week ago. It was less than that, actually, to smoke again with somebody. And I was like, no, I stopped smoking. And I don't regret not doing it. I don't want to just smoke once with someone and then be like, oh, woohoo, I did it. Because I don't know, I feel like a failure. Like, you know, I'd feel like, damn, what I stop for then? But the reason I want to smoke is like, you think different when you smoke. And I want to have a different thought in my head. It's just like, I remember a time my dog got neutered, right? And for those first 2 weeks, I stopped smoking. That was like my first attempt to stop smoking before I actually really stopped. And for those first like 2 weeks, like I kind of like ignored him and didn't treat him that good. But then I remember one day I found like a little leftover in a grinder I had, and I was like, I'll just hit that one little bowl. Who cares? It's just a little bit left over. And when I did that, it like changed my thought process like a lot. And like I felt bad for the dog, and I was like, oh man, I need to treat him better. And then I felt bad for Harley because like I got on Adopt Me in her account, and she didn't have like anything like pet wise, and we were really playing it heavy then. And so I remember like feeling bad, and I literally gave her a whole bunch of pets, including my bat dragon, which was the only bat dragon I had at the time. And I remember being like, you know, that's my baby. Well, you know, she should have stuff before I even have it. And just the way that it changed the way I was thinking. Oh, I would like to just have that again. I want to see if I can change the way I'm thinking again. If that makes any sense. But it's a very slippery slope with smoking, because I tried just to barely get back into it before, to where you're just like, okay, I'll just smoke a little bit. But then you always just go back to where I'm smoking every single freaking second of the day again. You can't just like, I'm not a very good at just doing it at certain times. And it sucks. I just feel so confused. I don't know what I should do with a lot of things. Like I said, man, every morning I wake up and I kind of hate my dog, and I wish I didn't get him. And I do have him. I've been trying to sell him for a month now. But then also at night, before I go to bed, sometimes I'm like, nah, man, this dog's here to teach me how to control myself and control my anger and be a better person. I need to do this and this and this and do better for the dog. And then I wake up the next morning and I go right back to just wishing I didn't have him. And that's what I mean. Like, I cannot control how I feel. I am so bipolar. And I think smoking really fixes the bipolarness people have. I think, if that makes any sense. Like, when you smoke, it kind of makes you a certain way. It puts your mind a certain way. And when I don't have that, my mind isn't the same. That might sound confusing, but oh, but nobody cares if I'm losing myself. Oh, I'm losing myself. Oh, I wish my mom would give me the chair. A legal ejection or hang from a rope if you dare. Oh, nobody knows all the trouble I've been. That's a My Chemical Romance song, by the way. But it's really nice to see this beer coming together and done, though. I don't know if I want to start another big project after this. Oh, like I said, I don't even know if I want to even start doing the project of the actual Bob's Burgers place. Harley kind of made me not want to do it. Maybe I'll just let her do it. Since she wants to do it so darn bad, maybe she can just do it. And whatever. Being alive's a damn trap, Renee. Man, they say everything's a damn addiction. Eating gummy bears is addiction if I do it too much. Gaming's addiction if I do it too damn much. I mean, I agree with you, man. I mean, I like not smoking. I almost kind of look down on it sometimes. I'm out earlier, made fun of someone for being a damn stoner that sits there and plays video games on Twitter like a couple days ago. Knowing that I did that through most of my damn entire life. I like being in control of myself. I just don't think... I don't know. That's my problem. I'm just so confused. I'm sweaty. I'm hot. It's hot in here. I want to take off my shirt, but I'm on stream. I'll turn on the damn AC. I don't know why the damn AC hadn't been on. I want to be Akuma Matata. No worries. And there are certain things in my life that I cannot fix. And if I cannot fix these problems, I am going to have worries. I was watching this video of Tristan Tate in it, and he was going over like the 5 things in life, something, and at least half of those he was correct about. And one of the main ones that was one of the biggest was money. And like, money is so darn hard to figure out. Like, why is that the hardest darn thing to figure out? Like, I don't understand why I gotta be poor all the time when I work every single day of my life. I don't understand how I don't ever have the choice to ever move out in my entire life. I hate the idea that I'm literally just gonna have to sit here and wait until one of my parents pass away, and that'll be the only freaking time I will ever own a property by myself. Like, there is no scenario in my mind whatsoever that I will ever have a chance to move out of this house that I do not own at all. Like, there's just no scenario in my head where I'm gonna make an extra $1,200 to get an apartment. Even when I do pay off my car bill, I just don't see how we'll ever do that alone. Like, I moved out of girls before. I moved out of friends before. And every time some bull crap happens, she breaks up with you, she gets caught cheating on you, whatever it is, you end up back, alone again. You end up back, you can't afford an apartment by yourself again. And I really hate that. Don't think it's cool. Feel like it shouldn't be so damn much money to own a place. Don't think it should cost so damn much money to rent a place. But also, I mean, who the hell wants to live in the damn ghetto? I ain't trying to move out and just move into a ghetto. It's the last thing I want to do. But just existing costs so much money that I just don't see how people make. And God, the friggin' in January, dude, I was so motivated. I was like, bro, we're gonna put all these shorts. It's gonna boost my channel. I'm gonna get back up there. I'm gonna be a big giant YouTuber like I dreamed. Everything's gonna be cool. And then February came and the shorts were supposed to get monetized. And then I realized, oh, YouTube just screwed everyone over and they aren't monetizing shorts unless you get over 10 million views on all your shorts, which is physically impossible at this point. I mean, my shorts are actually doing terrible. That's the last hope I had was for my shorts. My other videos don't good. And my shorts are doing completely terrible now. Like, at first they were doing good. It reminds me of TikTok. How they set it up on TikTok to where your first month, they promote you and they make it really, really big. But then after your first month, it just dies down. Because that's how they keep you around. But after your first month, it dies down. And, you just get no views anymore. No one gives a damn. And then I'm like, well, dang, man. More than half the TikToks I post get about 5 or 10 views, and I'll have like one hit 300. But that isn't a lot of views. Like, I should be getting tens and thousands of views on these TikToks I'm posting, not just a friggin' couple hundred views at best. That's gonna do that. It does absolutely nothing to put much effort into that when that's all you get. I'm not getting paid to make TikToks. In fact, I've lost over $40 in my ad revenue in the last month. And I'm posting practically the same amount of shorts. And so what do you do when you have like 30 more damn shorts left that are gaming stuff? I don't plan to actually make any more once I get rid of them. I don't have any per se plans to make any more darn videos. Because they aren't working either. And so March and April, my channel's basically, I just kind of plan on slowly letting it die down because it's not going to do anything. These live streams have the same 4 people in them every single time. We don't get anyone new. Crypto is the only new person that's been around. And he's only been around for a couple weeks at best. And everyone else that was new from last month has left. And no matter what I do, I use this as therapy. I can't not do that. I have no motivation to promote the ultra rare duck channel. I have no motivation to play a whole bunch of Roblox games, chop them down, and try to make that page bigger when I know how YouTube is. If that makes any sense. I don't feel like there's any point in even messing with that shit when I know YouTube's just gonna do me the same way that channel's gonna do the same thing this channel did. Oh, this looks so wrong. It's so hard to turn this when everything's like... I don't know, man. Name it whatever you want to name it. Oh, this looks so wrong. I don't like how it starts to change. It's like a block there. Let me that a block too, make it even looking at least. Did I punch that correctly? I guess. Problem after problem. How do I solve them? Alright, let's try to make the stinking thing that I'm trying to make. Before I start being sad again. Alright, this needs to be bars. Yellow, gold, that, yellow. I guess we'll start with this. I want to make a long thing here of some games, so I want to put it kind of here in the corner in a sense, I guess. What are you even filling blocks for? Is it that big ass wall you made? Dog, stop gnawing on yourself. I've dropped down the price to my dog for literally $400, which I make more than that in like usually 5 days. God, talk about just trying to get anything I possibly can for him. But I really feel like he's just going to end up in the damn pound, to be honest. I just don't know what to do with this dog. I can't get enough in my head to want to take care of him anymore. I've given up on him so bad. I just don't want to deal with it anymore. It's such a, like, I'm so exhausted. I hate taking him out. I hate going outside. I've completely given up on it. But then sometimes I feel like I shouldn't. Sometimes I feel like I should shut the hell up and stop treating him bad and get some damn flea medicine and shit. But then I'm just like, it's freaking difficult. I'm just confused about everything all the time. My mind does nothing but just want a girlfriend. My head does nothing but worry about my kids. My mind, like, I don't have time for that dog. I don't want to stress about him anymore. I don't want another thing to stress about. But at this point, it sucks because he has so many friggin' marks on him because of fleas. That even if someone did want him and could handle his hyperness, I don't think they would take him because he's damn full of fleas. His neck looks terrible. Friggin' sucks. Tell him to stop scratching himself constantly, but the damn cat outside constantly gives him fleas. Because of course I have parents that don't take care of their own damn animals. Wonder where I got it from. So friggin' annoying, dude. Do not have help with anything. Don't per se have money to, like, flea medicine is extremely expensive. Like, no one told me this darn dog wouldn't clean himself. Like, I at no point has ever read in any book that dogs don't clean themselves like cats. I never knew that until I got a friggin' dog. Like, I do not have the energy to give him a bath every single friggin' 3 days. He's never soft, so I never want to pet him. He's always a rugged ass dog. And it's just like, ugh. Like, this is like the major things, and he always shits. Constantly. He is shitting. It's just disgusting. I hate it. And like, we go potty, like, I don't take him for walks. I don't want to clean his shit. It's disgusting. Like, even earlier today, I took him outside to go potty, which the damn backyard is full of 3 months worth of shit. It's a shit field out there. It's disgusting. And then, like, I was like, I took him out to potty, he went potty, but then he still tried to take a shit on the walk. I'm like, dude, we don't go for walks for you to poop. Stop doing that. I don't understand how people can handle that. How the hell can people have a dog and handle picking up their shit 3 times a day on walks, man? It drives me crazy, bro. But I just got a text right now at friggin' 10:30 saying Boston still available. But then I put so much energy. I've already met 3 different people. Every single one of them bailed on me because they see he's too damn hypers. He freaks out. He like hurts himself. He doesn't want to. Like, he doesn't understand, like, oh, there's people here trying to see you. Be a good dog. Don't flip out on them. No, he sees someone. He starts wagging his tail like crazy. Someone tries to hold him. He starts growling and, like, nipping at them. He runs around in circles. And then it's like, dude, stop. It's embarrassing. They'll, like, flip over on his belly and try to be pet, revealing that his neck's all messed up. And then his ass will start dragging his dick on the ground. I'm just like, dude, you're fucking disgusting. Stop. And he won't freaking stop. He won't damn listen or be still about me literally holding him down. And it's just more stress. Like, I thought it'd be so much easier to sell him than have to do all this stress, man. It's like, god dang, bro. I mean, he's obviously neglected, but man, he's coming from me. Like, I haven't been hugged by a freaking single person that hasn't been my kid in years, bro. Like, I'm used to it, man. He's totally neglected. I get it. I'm not, the type of person that, like, I don't want, again, as I said, he's disgusting. I don't want to hold him. Like, he doesn't go on my bed. He's ruined my entire floor. It's full of hairs. Like, I'm not that guy. That's one of the biggest reasons I want to get rid of him, because he needs someone that can actually love him. I can't even love myself. How am I expected to love a damn dog? I hate myself, in fact. It's another reason why I don't think I'll ever be with someone again, because I hate myself. I hate everything about myself. I hate who I am. I hate who I think. I hate how I look. And so how am I going to ever get someone else to ever love me if I don't love myself? So just like, I just really wish I never got him. It was such a big regret, man. You should never get a dog just because you feel lonely. It doesn't work that way. I should probably put that color on the outside. Okay, the thing is, if I take him to the dog park, I've done this before, if I take him to the dog park and let him loose, he will jump on every single person he sees. He'll get them all muddy. He will just go directly to a dog and start biting and nipping and running around him and tripping over the dog. He freaks out. I've tried to take him to a dog park. He doesn't listen. He just flips the hell out, man. That's what people aren't getting. He is the most calm dog. Look at him right now. He's literally laying there. He's completely calm. He's fine. But if I take him there, he completely flips the shit out. First time I took him to the dog park, I let him loose for a second because the people there were like, just let him loose. And the first thing he did was he got super muddy. He ran up to the old lady sitting on the bench and he jumped up on the old lady and got her legs all filthy dirty, got her all dirty, and I had to literally grab him and hold his ass down. And then he went to try to go play with another dog. He went directly to the dog and just like ran directly into him, started nipping at the other dog's butt, and they started getting into a huge fight, and he just won't stop. And so and then I took him again. I took him another time where I just put his muzzle on. He had a big muzzle on his face, and I still just couldn't let him loose. Because he just kept freaking flipping out, man. Sucks. Oh, trust me, I did. I just basically kept him on a leash the whole time and just let him sit there. And maybe that's what I need to do, but I also don't have the energy to go out and do that shit anymore. I don't want to go out to a dog park. I'm busy as hell. But maybe I should stop fucking doing YouTube. I ain't doing nothing anyway, and actually try to make time for the dog, but I just don't want the dog anymore, really. It drives me crazy, man. Damn thing needs to act proper, and he doesn't. He embarrasses me. Even the way he looks, I don't even want to take him out. He looks so ratchet. Ugh, even just talking about it's stressing me out. It's like one thing I just constantly think about when I think about him is that there isn't a single thing that he does that gives me any kind of enjoyment. It's all just stress. I just always am so stressed with him. I cannot name one thing that I like about this dog. I honestly can't. There's like nothing I like about him. I wish I got a smaller breed of a dog. I wish I got a more softer dog. I wish I got a normal dog. I don't know why I was so obsessed with getting a Boston Terrier. I just don't understand why I got this exact breed. Because he's way too big of a dog that I wanted originally. And he's really rough. His fur is really hard all the time. Like, ugh. And it goes back to that thing I was mentioning about how I did not realize dogs don't friggin' bathe themselves. I mean, I grew up with cats, man. You know how easy it is? You just basically have to feed it and have a litter box change every week. And that's it. Boom. The cat's done, like, forever. You know, maybe some flea medicine at best. But that's, like, it for a cat. But I didn't realize, like, dogs are such much more work than a cat is. Holy moly. Wish someone would have told me that before I got him, man. But message boards are such assholes. Like, you know how many times I've been banned off, like, the dog message board on Reddit because I tell them, like, oh, dude, be careful. Dogs are really annoying and hard to deal with. Like, I can't stand my dog. You might not want to get him. And they're like, we only do positive around here. And I'm like, nah, dude, you just freaking lie to people and you make people get dogs and they end up getting stuck with them. They're unhappy. And they go, oh, you're banned. No, dogs are the greatest creature in the world. I'm like, bro, you're lying to people. I'm sure people can enjoy their dog, but it is not fully all sunshine and buttercups, like whatsoever. You'd be lying to people on that damn message board. I'd be on there trying to tell people how it is. I thought, like, at first I just thought it was puppy blues, but after a year, I know it's not. Like, you hear how I talk about it, you hear how I feel about it, you can tell. God, just again, it goes back to the thing where I have some motivation sometimes for some stuff, but then sometimes I don't. Like when I first got him, I'm like, yeah, dude, I'll get this dog. It'll be totally awesome, dude. I'll meet more people. He should be my best friend. And we'll go out to parks. People will love him and pet him. And it's been a year, and he just flips out on people. Like, I didn't expect him to be like this. I really expected him to actually be able to walk him, and people would go up to him and go, oh, look at the little doggy. And I'd be like, hey, yeah, you like my dog, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, hey, want to go out sometime? And I'll just, like, meet people, make friends, dog friends. I really thought we'd get there, but we aren't there. So much more work than I thought it'd be. Yeah, I put that in the wrong spot, didn't I? Yep, sure did. It's okay. But it just goes back to, I really feel like I just got the wrong breed of dog for myself. Like, I don't know why I wanted to get some fancy damn Boston Terrier. I don't know what I saw in them. I wish I could go back in time and, like, tell myself, dude, what are you doing? Don't get a dog. But if anything, I wish I just got a smaller dog. Like a mini something, you know? A little mini soft dog or something that's a lot easier to deal with. And this dog is like pure muscle, man. Like, it's hard to hold him down and control him from anybody. No, it just makes me sound like an asshole, but I'm just being honest. I don't freaking want him to die. I don't hate him that much, but I bit off more than I could chew. You know what I mean? Looks like I'm gonna finish this thing right on time. this point, even if I'm even gonna sell him, I'm gonna have to put a lot of work into training him and fixing his flea problem before I can probably sell him. That's why it's like, who cares about the lousy money at this point? It's not even, it's like I can make that money in like a few days. It doesn't matter. Just really want to get rid of him. I think it really helped if the people that said they were going to help me with him actually helped me with him. Can't stress how my last friend in the world that I gave up on about a year ago, I haven't seen or talked to in a year, said he would come over and help me with this dog. I talked to him about it. I'm like, do you think I should get a dog, man? You've had dogs before. And he's like, yeah, he'll be fine. I'll come over and help you with him. He'll be fine. And then he never did. It's actually the last time I ever saw him was that time he said that. And I'm just like, oh, well, you didn't do that. And then it was like a desperate act to try to reconnect with him. I was like, yo, I'm putting out this album. You want to do bass? And he's like, hell yeah, I want to do bass. I've done bass on your albums before. Let's do this. And then we planned a time. And he was like, hell yeah, I'll come over. We'll do it. And then a day before it was supposed to come due, guess who decided to be like, nah, I can't do it. I'm busy. I was like, that's okay. I understand. People are busy. Come over next week. And then no reply. I'm like, hey, I'm free this Monday. You can come over right now and do it if you want, man. It'd be really cool. No reply. I'm like, well then, so much for that. And that's when I was like, I can't have friends that bail on me like this, that say they're going to do stuff and then don't do it. I don't consider that to be a friend. I consider that to be an asshole. Haven't talked to him since. Don't want to talk to him. Kind of took that shit personally, to be honest. Life very much goes on, doesn't it? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should contact him. I'm just over it, man. With friends like that, who needs enemies? With subs like I have, who needs subs? And I wonder why I don't have a girlfriend. I'm selling tickets to my downfall. I can understand getting busy with life, but don't promise something to someone and then don't come through. Don't say you're going to do something and then don't do it. It's one thing to be busy with life. It's another thing to not be busy with life. It's another thing to lie to people. I've learned a lot about myself, being alone with not a single friend this last year. But it isn't stuff I didn't already know about myself, I'll tell you. Alright. You know, I did that kind of quick. That wasn't too bad. I like what I built there. Well, you say it's better to forgive, but I disagree. Because, like, is it better to forgive your girlfriend for cheating on you than to not have a girlfriend? No. There's a line, dude. And he's crossed it a million times. Like, I'd rather not have a friend instead of have an unreliable friend that doesn't give a shit. Like, just to have a friend who's a bad friend isn't worth keeping a friend for. And I could maybe say the same thing about me. Maybe it was partially my fault. Maybe I did some shit that was sketchy to him that you know, never talked to me about. It was just like, I ain't the greatest person in the world. Maybe I did. Who knows? It just sucks. Like, I remember the last time I saw him, it was months. And I was like, yo, I haven't seen you in 6 months, man. I need someone to talk to. Like, can I come over and we can just talk for like an hour? And he's like, yeah, come on over. And I come over, and he literally has 4 other people there. And I'm like, oh, hey. And then, like, we sit on the couch for a minute, and he talks to his brother, and we smoke for a minute. And then his other friend's like, yo, come play chess. And they go over there and get in, like, an intense game of chess for, like, 30 minutes. And I'm just over there on the couch on his Xbox just sitting there. And I'm just like, but I came over here to talk and to be your friend and to have a friend to talk to. And you're just over there playing some intense chess game with your other friends. And I'm just like, why am I here? And so I was like, okay, I gotta go, man. I'll see you later. And I just left. I was like, there's no point in me being here, bro. And that was like the literal last time I saw him. I don't really think that's cool, man. I mean, I'm glad you have a lot of multiple friends. I don't know what that's like, but it's like, didn't realize they all had to be together at once. I'm not friends with his friends, if that makes any sense as well. That has always been a weird thing, 'cause I've always had friends that had other friends, but I was never friends with the other friends. Like, my entire life it's been that way. Like, even growing up, I'd have a friend, and a lot of times he'd go out with his other friends, and I'd be calling him, be like, yo, let's go skate. But like I said in previous videos, we didn't have cell phones back then. I'd be having to blow up his mom's phone all day and just sitting there waiting by the phone all day. And eventually it'd turn nighttime. We would just never hang out. And eventually, you know, he'd spend time with other people. They would have a car. They would go different places. They'd have money. They'd have other opportunities. And we just we weren't friends anymore. Guess you can say back then I only had 1 or 2 friends as well. I've never had more than just a couple of friends ever in my entire life. Alright, that looks fine. It's like, no wonder I can't keep a girlfriend, huh? It's no wonder I ruined every relationship I've ever been in and screwed up my chances of ever raising my family. Don't have experience with people. I've been such a loner all my life. The only friends I have is literally me talking to myself on YouTube live streams that get 4 views from the same 4 people every day. That's it. That's my quality of friends right there. That's it. And I'm sure over the next couple of years, that part of my life will be gone too. Because I can only do this YouTube stuff for so much longer and fail. I'm so tired of doing this shit and doing nothing. I'm so tired of working my ass off on doing these builds and they go nowhere. I'm so tired of making shorts and trying my damnedest to post 5 videos a day, which I have done for the last 2 months. And having all this content just sitting there and it does nothing. I wake up the next day, I'm like, let's see how these videos did. Let's see how this video did of Harley playing. And it got 4 fucking views as a short. I'm just like, bro, where is YouTube over here going, oh, these shorts get promoted to everything. They're on phones, they're on tablets. We promote shorts to everything. But when I post them, they go nowhere. I get 1 or 2 of them that gets a couple hundred views and like, it won't do anything. And then you know, I don't think, oh man, well I just started YouTube, it's okay. No, I think to myself, dude, I've been on YouTube for 15 years. How have I not made a fan base that could stick around that time and be here for me? How have I not made a fan base? How am I sitting here with not a single friend in the world? And same with my band, like I'm on my friggin' 9th album. How am I on my 9th album without a single friggin' fan? Without a single person that gives a damn to want to listen to it, that isn't someone I met like within the last year. Anyway, on that note, I think I'm pretty much done. Oh man, look at this. I made a whole theme park of me just rambling to myself. Alright, let's look around. I'm probably gonna add something, maybe like a little stand there. I'm gonna add this long little thing there, put something here. Tomorrow, I think we will do the final touches on this Wonder Wharf, and it'll basically be done. I'll get 8 people here though, but in reality, it's me, Pokemon, Renee, Kratos, and for some other reason there's 4 other people here. I don't even know what these 400 people are doing here. Listening to some old bald guy rant about his damn problems. I was listening to this damn podcast earlier about how people were making fun of Chris Rock and how all the kids were like, who wants to listen to this old man's opinion? And I'm like, his special's clearly doing good. I'm actually probably going to watch his special after I get off here. But like what damn society do we live in where it's like, oh, you're old now, we don't want to listen to you, but yet our president is 80 years old? What kind of society where people actually have experience and everyone's like, oh, we don't listen to this person, they're old now? I'm not in my 50s, clearly. I'm not even in my 40s, but Chris Rock is in his 50s, and when you get comments on there like, who's this old guy? Who gives a darn about this old person? I'm just looking at all the bands that I like, and I'm seeing how like like AFI, like I was talking about AFI yesterday about how their music just isn't selling, and like all these bands have to do like, hey, it was a 10-year anniversary on the album that did our best, so we have to go out and play all these old songs. We can't play the new stuff because that's what people relate to. If we go out and play this 10-year-old album and call it like a, hey, we're going to do a tour on this old album, people will actually come and will actually make money from it. But if we tour the new stuff, no one's going to come to it. And it really takes me back to the times where like you look at your parents and be like, ah, you like those old 80 bands. Well, we hate those old bands from like the 80s. They suck. Ha 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 ha. And now it gets to the point where it's like, oh, now the bands that I grew up with are these old 80 bands. Well, I guess you'd call them the 90s or the 2000 bands. And now it's just like, I get it. Time flies, my friends. Time flies. And everything gets remade and replaced so constantly. That's why there's only like 5 or 6 TV shows that go on past 10 seasons. The rest of them just die out and get replaced by whatever the next season is, whatever the next big hit is, whatever the next anything is. It's insane how just time just flies, bro. And next thing you know, man, you're like, dang, man, I liked this band for a while. That's really cool. But oh my god, that album I used to listen to all the time came out 15 years ago. What the heck? Like this album I have tattooed right here, AFI. It's called December Underground. That shit came out like 20 years ago, bro. You out of your mind? I remember when I got this darn tattoo, I was working at UPS. I remember it took about 20 minutes to drive over there, and I'd spend that time literally singing in my car that album. I remember I'd sing like the whole album, working on my singing because I was in a band back then, and I'd work on my singing, practice with that album, and I could hit like every note they would sing in that band back then, like every song and stuff. I remember it so vividly, like it was like 5 years ago, but then you look back and it feels like 20 damn years ago. What the hell? It's like even having Harley, like that was 9 years ago. Which I met her mom about 2 years prior to having her. And when I met her mom, I was literally playing in a band and doing rock shows. But then we had our kid. That was when the last time I played in a band and played live shows was. So that was 10 years ago since I played my last show. I may never play another show again. Y'all ever heard that quote? It goes something like this. The quote, it's like, there was a moment in time that you and your friends went out to play or to hang out one last time, and you didn't know that was going to be a last time. There was a moment in time that me and my friends went out to go skateboard and to hang out all day and skateboard all day. And that was the last time we would ever do that. And at the time, I did not realize that. I did not know that. But it happened. It happened. It passed. And then we never played again. And that's kind of something that really messes with me, man. It's the same thing. Like, I actually remember playing like one of my last shows with my first drummer that I ever had. And he was really an awesome dude. And I remember playing the last show and being like, this is our last show together. I even have like a picture of us hanging out or whatever. And so like, that wasn't our last show I ever played. I went out and tried to find a couple new drummers. I had a couple of them. I played one show with some other dude. I played a couple shows with some other dudes. And then we eventually played our last show as well. And then I had Harley. And never pursued it again. And every day I keep thinking about, damn, I really wish I could pursue that again. I really wish I could get in another band and do music again. I think about that constantly. I am not done. I don't want to be done doing music, bro, whatsoever. If I can't raise my kids, if I can't be a YouTube star, I want to go play shows again, but I'm not sure if I ever will. That shit terrifies me, man. Terrifies me just as much as the fact that I will never be of Luna's mom again, and I will not raise my daughters. I will see them sometimes. They'll have great memories with their dad, but I will never be there taking them to school every day. I will never be an everyday father who's going to be busy for the next 20 years raising his kid. So if I can't do that, I have to do something, and I just don't know what that is. And I don't think I'm going to have a choice. I thought it was going to be YouTube possibly, but clearly that's not working out. Ugh. Who made that? I'm going to see this fat cat over here. He looks cool. He like made like a, such a different version of my fat cat. It's like, he reminds me of like that villain in Sonic. The Eggman, because he has like the big mustache. That's what that reminds me. It reminds me of a mustache. Don't get me wrong, I think this looks really good, but I wish we could have did something more closer to like the brown mustache. But actually, I do think this looks good though, because it's like an updated version of him. It's like our own creation of him and not ripping off the main thing. Like, 'cause I remember like when I first started YouTube, I'd rip off Daffy Duck 'cause he was just a black duck, and it worked out because I was called Duck's Opinion. But then I eventually was like, I can't really do that. I need to actually have my own character, and that's when we came up with the Ducks Can Fly Duck. And the Ducks Can Fly Duck, I had a professional make him that I paid to make my own custom duck. So that Duck Can Fly Duck is my own duck. I used to sell t-shirts with him. But there's definitely a size difference between Minecraft and Roblox Fat Cat, 100%. But I do like this idea of this new version. He is definitely different. Like, I almost wish you would kind of lower it down a little bit and just give him a beard like I do instead of having whiskers. Instead, make him more like me in a sense. Because I feel like this is like 90% there, but like the whiskers being black kind of throws me off. But I also feel like it's 100% there. I also feel like I can get used to the whiskers. You know what I mean? I also feel like I can 100% get used to it. Because like when you look at it, like I do like the more modern, updated version that you did of the cat more than this version over here. Definitely. I mean, I still like my original fat cat. And, Adopt Me, of course. But I've also changed him up some. Everyone's skin friggin' breaks in this darn stupid game. It's just a visual glitch, though. It's not actually broken, but like I said, I do like what you did with it. And it's pretty sick, man. I wouldn't mind you sending me that. I would, I totally want it on my Minecraft. I think Harley would be pretty impressed and wants to see it as well. Oh yes, Renee. Do you want to hear the story about the dolphin? Okay, let's go over that real quick before I get off. So, I had a channel called LP's Lost Again, which is still real, and that's where I'd post a lot of my music stuff. And when I was in a band, that's where I posted most my music stuff at, and that's where you'll find most of the live stuff from at LP's Lost Again. LP means Little Philip. My real name's Philip. It's a terrible name. I don't like it, but whatever. And I started posting some gameplay there, and some of them went viral. Kind of went viral. Got 10,000 views or so, and so I went to. I was thinking, hey, this stuff went viral, man. Let me look up how I can record YouTube videos. And I was like, hey, I can spend a couple $100 here and get some recording programs, and I can start posting gameplay videos, bro. I can be a YouTuber. This is cool. And this is before YouTube was even that. It wasn't near as big and as saturated as it was now, and people weren't doing it like that. And so I started a channel called Duckfin Gaming, and I went up to my friend, the dude that I was talking about earlier with the dog and with the like earlier, you know, and that was still the only friend I really had. And I was like, dude, let's start a YouTube channel, man. This would be great. Like, me and you can both make gameplay videos. We can both put content all the time. It'd be awesome if we did that, man. I could be the duck. And what do you like? You like dolphins? You can be the fin. And so you have, we'll call it Duck Fin, the duck and the dolphin gaming. And I was like, that'd be great. Let's do this and put our brains together and do this. He made maybe 1 or 2 videos with me, ever. And then I proceeded to do the whole thing alone. The whole thing alone. And it shows that this goes back to him not doing what he says constantly. That's why I'm like, I don't want to be friends with this person anymore, because he just lies. He just says, yeah, I'm going to do this shit, but he doesn't have the drive. He doesn't have the passion. He doesn't care to do it. He just like, oh, it's a cool idea. Yeah, sure. But then he doesn't do it. And so then I did Duckfin Gaming by myself. We started blowing up. We had a huge audience. We got bigger and bigger. I started doing Black Ops stuff, and then I covered the Family Guy stuff. Oops, I apparently wasn't supposed to post beta stuff, and I got like a few strikes. And when I got strikes, I couldn't monetize my videos for 6 months. Now, when I look back on it, I wish I just kept going and said, who cares about the money? But at the time, I literally didn't work a job. I was doing everything I can to make YouTube my only job, and that's what I wanted to do. I was pushing that dream as hard as I possibly could. In reality, I should have been working at Domino's while I did it, making money. I didn't. I was an idiot. And so I decided to make a new channel because of it. And we started A Duck's Opinion 10 years ago. And it still had, it kind of blew up kind of quick as well. So we were covering Minecraft. I was going really hard. It was still in the heydays of Minecraft where stuff mattered. And the heydays of Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, which was really big for me. And doing 3DS stuff, which is also, and anything in between. And then 10 years later, here we are. And you see what's going on. My videos get completely saturated. YouTube is completely crowded with tons and tons and thousands of people that want to be influencer and gamers and YouTubers. Way before it was back in the day, it's super overcrowded. No one can get their foot in. Everyone wants to get all the views. Everyone makes the same exact videos for the same exact games, for the same exact stuff. Everybody and their brother's live streaming Minecraft right now. And only just a handful of people are here. I mean, the majority of people here, maybe besides Pokemon Gamer, I haven't even known you guys for a whole year. I've been on here for 15 years. I've been doing Duck's Opinion for 10 years. Some of you guys weren't even alive 15 years ago. Oh, Ducky. And so I'm just saying, like, it shows how much that you can totally just, like, the first few years of YouTube, that's the highlights. After that, once you start hitting that 3 or 4 years, your fans grow up. They move on. It is very, very difficult to keep a YouTube going after 4 years. The majority of them, 95% of them, turn into dead channels with no views. Even people that have like 200,000 subscribers will still not even break 1,000 views on any video they post. It just, I always had this vision. I know I probably said this 1,000 times, that I could just keep growing, just keep gaining subscribers, and people will come, and I'll just grow and grow and grow until I'm a big YouTuber because I have all these subscribers and I have a huge audience. But that's not the case. People stop watching, people move on, people grow up, And they get out. They don't do YouTube anymore. They don't care about watching YouTube anymore. They don't care about anything. Like, you know, they aren't subs anymore, but they never unsub. And that's what this channel became. And I don't have the drive again to start a new YouTube channel from scratch when I know how it's going to end. When I know I'll put all my effort into, and then a few years, just everyone that's subscribed will just bail the moment I try something new. There's 1,000 Adopt Me streamers out there. I don't think me doing ultra rare duck is really going to make a difference. It's a whole bunch of 1,000 people going to be, I want to be just like Cookie. Hi guys, welcome to Cookie's World. We're covering this today. There's a billion, and most of it's controlled by females nowadays, honestly. People want to simp and watch a girl play more than anything, with her boobs out more than anything. And so when you're sitting there looking at a dude in his late 30s, sitting there playing friggin' Adopt Me and building friggin' Minecraft, and I'm sitting there saying, what are you guys talking about? I'm OG, I've been here forever. But then I'm just like, okay, Grandpa, we're going to go watch Cookie Plays now. And then you go there and like, who the hell's Cookie Plays? And like, oh, it's this girl in her 20s who's like super cute and hyper, who has all this money to promote herself and gets thousands of views and has all these opportunities. Oh, that's who that is. Okay, can't compete with that. Yeah, Aunt PX though, I haven't heard from you in years though. The only time I heard from you is 2 years from now. You're definitely one of those subscribers that stopped showing up a long time ago and then only came back recently. And granted, let me also point out that when I had my kid, there was at least maybe a year where I kind of took off YouTube. Like I remember specifically, I was doing live streams with Harley's mom. I remember because I have a picture still of saying it's a girl, to where we like announced to the YouTube channel that we're having a girl. I remember that specifically, and that was Harley. And there was just something in between then and now, especially last year. I know last year I stopped doing YouTube basically. You know, I got like, I don't know if it was of Luna. I think it might have been of Luna's mom because she's 4 now. And I think maybe those first few years of Luna, I wasn't doing much YouTube stuff at all. I think by then I was like I can't remember. Like I really might need to look back at that. It's so hard to like remember these things anymore. You know what I mean? Like that time with Luna's mom went by so quick. I just literally remember. I remember me and Harley's mom breaking up in a very terrible way. I remember being depressed for 6 months straight because I could not have my Harley and I couldn't even see her. And then the moment I started getting in a custody battle so I could actually have rights to see my child after 6 months of not seeing her, I met Luna's mom. And then the place I was working at when I met Luna's mom, she was with someone else, but they eventually broke up after like a month or two. And then I got with her. And then within like a month of getting with her, she was pregnant. And then we had her after 9 months. And those 9 months really flew by. I barely remember what even happened for those 9 months. And then next thing you know, Luna's here. And then she's like 1, maybe 1.5, maybe less than that. And then COVID hit. And COVID, I feel like, was a huge factor in us breaking up, because that just led to so much stress and so much no one really knew what was going on or what we were supposed to do or how serious it was, man. I mean, at one point, man, they kept saying people were dying in the streets. Like, people would just fall over and die, and they'd show all these, like, hospitals being packed and people needing ventilators, and they really scared the shit out of all of us. And then we're realizing now that it was basically just a common cold. Basically, you could handle it, but you might be sick for a couple weeks, and most people would survive, and that the COVID shot was complete bullshit. And they just did that to make money. But in between there, me and her had a fallout, and she left. She met other people. I fell back into a depression. Luna turned 4. She met someone else and got pregnant with someone else. And now, she's due to have her baby any day now. And I'm just still sitting here and a crippling depression that I can barely wake up from only a couple times a week to be like, oh, I'm alive still? Cool. And I work a job where I don't meet anyone besides girls in their 20s who are taken and want nothing to do with a dude in his 30s. And I'm just really confused with my life because nothing I do works. Everything I do is a mistake. And it all kind of started with me and Luna's mom broke up. So I remember, man, after all that shit, I got into like crypto. I was like, yeah, crypto's awesome. Let's get into crypto. Woohoo! Then I lost like $7,000 in crypto. That was supposed to pay off my car. I'd had my car paid off. I didn't lose that. But I was like, oh, man, I'm getting into crypto. Hell yeah, man. I'll be able to pay my car off in a month, man. Just get this Dogecoin. Get this other cat girl coin. All this stuff. Yeah, this will go great. And then we had the huge crypto fall where crypto just went poop. I'm going to keep this up. It's not proper, but Harley made it, so I'm going to keep it up. And then crypto went down. I barely got $1,000 out of what I invested. And I was like, well then, damn. So not only am I alone, I'm completely friggin' broke. I have to start over again. I'm sitting there working these DoorDash job now. And I've been working DoorDash for like 5 years now. I've been working these app jobs. So I don't meet anyone. So it's just, I'm in such a weird point in life right now. It's just so confusing. Those were the days, but it's like I mentioned earlier, it's just a moment in time where it's like those days ended and I didn't know that would be the last time. There was some time before I had Harley and before I had Luna that like I did one of my biggest live streams and I did my last time I did a big live stream. And I didn't know that would be my last big live stream, but I did it, had fun and moved on. Kind of tired of living in memories, bro. I don't like it, dude. I don't like the fact that I can predict that I'll be dead in the next 20 years when I've lived almost double that. Almost, give me a few more years. And that I know how fast that time goes by. When I've lived like 2/3 of my life and I'm at like what I feel is the end of my life. And I know it's a weird thing to say because both my parents are alive. But my parents also didn't drink and smoke as heavily as I did since I was a teenager until literally a few years ago. And I know that significantly takes off people's lives. And every single other day, I see some movie star guy die, and it's always in their 60s. And so my prediction is I will die in my 60s at best if I don't die of cancer in my 50s or something, and whatever. If I don't get hit by a car in my 40s, if I don't walk outside tomorrow and get a comet landed on me. So like knowing that I'm way past, I'm definitely getting old. And definitely no woman notices me anymore. And definitely I'm not gonna be famous like I wish I was. And I just don't know what to do. So I'd sit here and talk to you guys. You 8 people here for some reason. 6. That's the type of stuff. What is those signs over there? That's the type of stuff that really eats at you, man. Like, it's no wonder people are so damn suicidal and most people kill themselves. Anyway, on that note. Hard to make new memories when you don't have a girlfriend. Hard to make new memories when I'm not in a band anymore. Hard to make new memories when everything I post doesn't do anything. Are these the memories? Is Duckcraft 2023 the memories? They might be the memories my kids have. It's basically feel like that's all I'm doing it for nowadays. Like I feel like these live streams are just for my kids to watch when I'm dead to remember who I was. But then I just piss Harley off. I mean, I do also get that Luna's only 4. Like, Luna has her whole, hopefully, damn it, I swear on my life that she's going to survive. Her whole entire life to, make more memories. I just feel now I have to be very careful in selecting what memories that she should have. A part of me really wants to play shows again. I really want to play a show and have my kids there and then be like, oh my god, my dad used to play shows. That was totally awesome. I'd go and sing every word to his songs. Like, I think that would make amazing memories and I'd love to do that. I don't think I will be able to do that. Because honestly, when I played shows, they were pretty empty shows as it is. I mean, I played a few shows that had a few thousand people there sometimes, but for the general amount of shows I played was for almost nobody. But I live in a different culture now, with tons of like open mic places and stuff like that. This damn bumpy guy keeps following me around. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just so confused about everything, and what it seems like is like when you get confused, like I am, you just get lost in it forever. You just get lost in like the memories and like lost in thinking about the old times, and you never figure out what to do next. What the hell am I supposed to do next, man? It's hot in here. The hell is it? 72 degrees at 11:30 at night. It's like I know I like Florida because I hate snow, but it's not like I have a choice. It's another thing, man. It's hard to change your ways when you're my age. It's hard to change your mindset when you're my age. It's hard to make new hobbies. But maybe. Maybe or maybe not. This guy really likes to get right in my face like an annoying gnat that I just want to swipe away. It's like, you don't gotta do that, bro. It's really easy to just go, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then the first month you start doing it and you're like, yeah, this is great, and then you fall right back into your same old boring hobbies, your same old boring habits, you know what I mean? It's really easy to be like, yeah, let's just do this new stuff, let's go to the gym, a New Year's resolution, and then March comes and no one still goes to the gym, they cancel the membership, and they go right back to being a fat ass. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I'm like, I've been keeping up with the posting videos all the time, but like in January I had like a total different look, man. I would watch like 20 Andrew Tate videos a day. And then it'd be really motivating. And then he got fucking arrested and I was like, seriously? It's like, how's the one dude that's like helping out so many people and like making people do better in his life get arrested for some bull crap? And I went right back in depression. Like, seriously, bro, if they can stop him, I have no chance whatsoever at trying to do any of this stuff. Can I be something more than my kids' memories, though? Is that a thing? My kids' memories are only 40% of the time. The other 60% of the time, I'm here alone. What can I do with that 60% of the time that can make me happy is the real question. You know what I mean? I'm just not sure it's YouTube anymore. Like, if I was blowing up and I was getting like a couple thousand views every time I did a freaking video like I'm supposed to. Like, God, name someone else that works as hard as me on YouTube that is failing as much as me. Like, who posts so much? Like, who does 3-hour live streams almost every single day to nobody but like 4 people? Who posts 5 shorts an actual day and they go nowhere? You eventually go, why am I doing this shit? I can do something else. But much like relationships, man, I'm the type of person, I'm not the one that breaks up the people. I'm the one that sits there and stays no matter how bad it gets because I don't want to give up. I don't ever want to give up. I don't think me being sober is a positive thing. I don't think me starting to smoke again would be a damn positive thing. This pizza looks terrible. I have to redo this. not redoing this now, but when I get on tomorrow, I'm redoing this pizza. Every time I fly by, it's the only thing in this entire place that I do not like. It just looks terrible. It's too small. It looks like a friggin' blood clog or something. Redoing this tomorrow. Like, the rest of the stuff's okay. Like, the ice cream cone's okay. This thing's okay. The damn park is spot on perfect. And there's a couple things that I don't like. I don't like how this bone's sticking in there instead of up in the sky like it should be. But I didn't even realize there was a bone there until Harley did it. And Harley did that, so I'm going to keep it. I don't much like how this building looks, but it's okay. I don't like how cramped that is, but it's okay. But that piece, every time I pass by, I'm like, this looks stupid. I don't mind being sober. Being sober is fine. I actually find it to be kind of a compliment that I can, this guy will not stop getting out of my face. I swear to God, I'm just gonna fucking... I find it to be like, again, like I said, I find it like a kind of a good thing to be sober, because it doesn't matter. But I just never found anything to replace it with. That's the thing that bothers me the most, is that nothing ever replaced it. And so there's always like this missing feeling I have. This confusion I always have of like, what am I doing? Man, I don't know, man. This is hard because I don't feel like not smoking is a huge achievement. Like, if I was on friggin' addicted to morphine or addicted to like crack or something, like an actual drug, like if I was addicted to alcohol or something, but I haven't drunk it in forever, like years, man. I only like drinking when I was with someone. I only drink alone. It's boring. Smoking wasn't like that though. Who cares? I don't care if I smoke with someone. Smoking was relaxing. But like, I don't know. I find smoking, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's like I said, maybe it is a bit of an accomplishment. Because like I said, this is the longest I've ever not smoked since I was a teenager. And honestly, that was like 20 years ago. So, that's definitely... I don't know if I consider that an accomplishment or not. That's just something I decided to do for a few reasons. A bit of it being money. A bit of it because I just felt like I was really wasting away with it. But I still feel like I'm just confused, not knowing what to do. I still feel like I'm wasting away. I still feel like I'm the same exact person I was when I was smoking. I feel like nothing really changed. You know what I mean? Like, the only thing that's really changed not smoking is that I'm more stressed because I have no way of blocking out the bad memories. It's like the only thing that I can think of that I'm stressed about. Because the problems still are there, man. I still can't fix them. Like, God, I've tried. Like, I'll sit there on YouTube all day trying to look up, hey, how to be richer, how to make more money, how to get more views. I'll sit there and listen to podcast after podcast about Mr. Beast. He'll be like, hey, make better thumbnails, do better videos, add sound to your videos. I'll do all this stuff and nothing will change. It's like, I'll put in the work, but still nothing will change. It's just like... And that motherfucker, he's like 22. God, I can't stress how I was 22 and I was probably doing nothing but smoking weed and playing video games. It's probably all I was doing at age 22. This dude's a billionaire. Well, I should probably leave. I burned up another night rambling to myself. confused. I still don't like how his top looks. It's the wrong color. Tell me how me being an okay builder who can commit on building big stuff in Minecraft will benefit me in real life. Does it show I have commitment? Does it show that I can literally spend months on building something and not give up? Well, how can I take that and make it turn into life and a good career and a good path? Like, this looks terrible. This needs to be longer. Because, like, that's not even. I need to fix that too. We're going to work on that tomorrow. Well, technically, I'm one of the people I'm rambling to because my tablet's on and that counts as one of the people. So, technically. I don't know, half these aren't people are. This is kind of confusing why there's even 7 people here. When in reality, it's just Ducky, this guy. Yeah, it's Renee, Cryptos, Ducky, Pokemon Gamer, and me. There's 2 other people here. I'm not sure who they are. But there's 2 other people here watching, and honestly, does it matter? I'm so tired of people just saying that I live in the day and age where, like, the future is making money online, but I just don't see how I'm supposed to make money online. I can't stress, man. I was like, oh, dude, I'm going to start building up shorts. We're going to be freaking amazing. YouTube's going to start paying us revenue on shorts. And that shit came out, and they were like, haha, we're going to start paying people for shorts. But you got to make 10 million views on your shorts to start getting paid. Bro, can you please stop flying in my face? I feel like I've asked you 5 times. I'm not trying to be rude to you, but it's super annoying just trying to talk and walk around and some dude's just constantly flying in your face. It is very annoying. That's like having a kid in your face going, can I play with your phone? Can I play with your phone? I'm not trying to be rude, but can you please stop flying in my face? I feel like I've said that 5 times already and you still just keep doing it, bro. Please stop. It's like aggravating the hell out of me, bro. I'm trying to talk here and like relax and talk to some people and you're just flying in my face every 4 seconds. I'm not trying to be rude. I know it sounds like I'm such an asshole by saying that, but it's just like, God, there's a fly in my face every 3 seconds getting in my screen. You know what I mean? God, I'm not trying to be rude by saying that. I know I sound like an asshole by saying that, but it's like, God, dude. I feel like we talked about this before. Okay, this is close. It needs to stop here, possibly. So this is pretty close to where it needs to be. Let's cut this last little bit out. I mean, if you're bored, by all means, I'm about to jump off live stream. If you get bored, just take off, man. I'll see you later. You know what I mean? I don't see Ducky over here flying in my face or Pokemon Gamer coming here flying in my face. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be mean. I know that sounds like an asshole when I say that. I'm not trying to come off and be an asshole. I'm not trying to say that. Like, I appreciate you, man. You're one of my new subs. It's cool. It's just a little bit annoying. Alright, actually, does that look more even? Yes. Besides this, that looks more even. Me still touching up some of these builds. I was supposed to get off a little while ago, but I'm just so confused, man. It's like I sit there for hours on end just thinking and trying to figure shit out, man. It's so difficult to just figure stuff out, bro. Just sit there for hours on end and just not figuring out nothing, man. Like how some people can just be millionaires like so easily and other people can try so hard and not even make a dime, bro. At the moment, I actually feel like I have an alright job. I mean, I can tell you a million ways why I hate my job. But I can tell you a million ways why I'd hate working a different one. Like, yeah, DoorDash sucks, and I constantly post about why they suck. But in reality, if I really tried, I could make $100 a day. There's no other job out there without working 10 damn hours a day that'll make $100 a day. No other job out there will do that. No other job out there will let me juggle my kids the way I can literally work with my kids. No other job is going to allow that. I can literally take off at any moment. If I do have a girl, it's like, hey, let's come hang out at 1 o'clock. I want to hang out and do this. I could do that. No other job allows that. So I can't stress how I'm okay. I just don't like my job for a lot of reasons. My job can be super annoying at times. They can pause me constantly and be like, we're not going to give you any orders, haha. And just be total dicks to me constantly. But if you learn how to ride the train correctly, it is beneficial. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's do one more off the top, and it should look even. I don't like how this baseball field is not even. It bothers me. You know what I mean? Kratos. Missed the dude I just got done raging at, but I'm not trying to rage yet. Just trying to live my life. Just trying to love my girls. Alright, from here, that actually looks even, okay? It looks like you pop a baseball and go out there. It looks kind of off still, but it doesn't look as off as it did. Did you eat today? I ate. My breakfast consisted of about 50 Tootsie Rolls and the rest of a bag of spicy Doritos. My dinner consisted of sweet and sour chicken with a beef stick, and I still got a little bit of that left over with some rice. Yes. So yes, I did eat today. If that counts. Does that little bit of food count as eating? Because, yeah. Eating's difficult. Eating costs a lot of money. Inflation's a pain in the butt. Inflation's the worst thing ever. I do not support the war in Ukraine, okay? Because it caused inflation. But I also understand that a lot of people say if we didn't support the war in Ukraine and that Russia took over Ukraine, that they would just start trying to take over the USA. That's what they say. They say that Russia would also then keep going, and they'd try to take over the USA, and then we'd end up having to fight an oil land, and that our kids would have to go to friggin' war to fight Russia. And I also don't know if I believe that, because if you listen to the Russia people, they'll say that, you know, they would push to the very break of the USA putting all these military bases like right on the edge of the border and like threatening them and trying to get into fights. Like, if you look at everyone else is saying this, everyone says different stuff. Everyone blames each other. But all I know is ever since this war started, all this stuff costs more money. But then also in reality, it's not that much more money. Like the candy I used to buy went up a quarter. It's like, okay, so I have to pay an extra quarter for a friggin' candy I get. Is that really that bad of a deal? You know, gas is around $3 now. It was around $2.50 before. So I gotta pay like an extra 50 cents a gallon. Is it really that big of a deal? Maybe not. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. I don't know. Maybe you know, inflation kind of actually went down recently. But I agree, man. You do gotta focus on what foods to eat. I think that is really important, and it's so hard to focus on anything when you're so stressed out about other things. It's hard to add anything to my stress menu. It's like I want to get a gym membership and start going to the gym. I want to get up early and go to the damn gym and eat protein and get bigger and do better, but that motivation isn't there in the morning. I tell you, I wake up in the morning and I hate myself constantly. I wake up and I'm just grouchy. I can barely think, and I just don't feel proper until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I'm like, oh, I'm alive still. That's interesting. And I start trying to boost myself back up. It is hard to get out of the habits you form. You know what I mean? It is hard to know what to eat proper. It's hard to know how to use the equipment at a gym. Like, I would like to join a gym that at least gives you kind of like training on how to use the stuff. It's like you don't go and get a new job and they go, okay, you go. Now you get some training about how to work the register, how to handle the customers, how to make the food. And I really feel like if you join a gym, they should have to show you all the equipment. They should have to be like, okay, this is like, you should, like a trainer. You should have some kind of trainer, I feel like. You know, that's one of the biggest reasons why I haven't joined a gym, because I just don't, what am I supposed to do? Okay, I join a gym. You can use all this stuff. Okay, what am I going to use that's going to make me how I want to look? You know what I mean? I don't know. The only workouts I do is I curl weights and do push-ups. That's really all I do. I don't like doing sit-ups. Sit-ups are a pain in my back. I don't like doing sit-ups. I might need to start jogging more. Do I hate salad? I don't know about salad. Salad's not going to be something I like. Man, I'm definitely getting off at 12. This rambling. I was supposed to get off 30 minutes ago. It's hot in here. If there's a hole, fix it. You're a damn hole. Can you not copy stuff like this? You're like on a phone? Because I can like copy anything, any item from anywhere just by hitting my middle mouse key. And it's like anything I can like just copy and it gives me. Which I know Ducky's jealous about that. Stop. Yeah, I definitely do like doing, well, it's not only about the gym, but it'd also be cool to actually meet someone as well. I'm not saying like, oh yeah, man, let's go hit on all the girls at the gym, but you can definitely make friends at a gym too. Xbox, does Xbox not have a copy code? Stop gnawing on yourself, damn dog. I'm so tired of hearing you gnaw on yourself. Come here and say hi to everybody. Hey, come here. Come here, stop being scared because I pushed you. I want magic powers too. Hi, see how big this damn dog is? I wanted you to be a smaller dog. Do you know that? Do you know I think you're too damn big? You see how I can hold him and he's not biting me, he's not making noise, he's just like, yeah, you're holding me. When someone else does this, he will literally bite them, nip at them, and try to get out of their arms. But me, I can hold you. Stink, by the way. You're very greasy, by the way. Why can't you clean yourself? You should clean yourself. You know that? You are a big ass dog. Your junk's hanging out right now. I see a flea on you. I see 3 fleas on your belly right now. No? Huh. He's so cute, my butt. Ugly damn big dog. They love you. Everyone loves dogs for some reason. Look, his teeth. Look at his neck though. It's all red and shit. This is bad. He won't stop scratching himself because of the fleas. I thought I'd sell him by now, so I haven't got any more flea medicine. It's annoying. So I clearly have to get him some damn new flea medicine. I have no clue. I told you, because you see how he's chill with me, right, Kratos? You see how he's chill with me? Well, when he meets other people, stop scratching. When he meets other people, he isn't like that. When he meets other people, he freaks the hell out. I know he doesn't seem like he does, right? I hold him and he's like a little baby and he's fine, right? He doesn't act like that around other people. He knows I'm pack leader. But I'm the only one he does that with. Even with my dad. When my dad meets him, he runs around, he jumps up on him, he starts barking, and when other people try to hold him, he starts biting them, he starts nipping them, he starts running around them, and he jumps up on them, and he just freaks the hell out, dude. He's met 3 people that wanted to buy him, and every single one of them said, I'm sorry, we can't handle this hyper dog. Every single one of them said that. And like, I'm sitting there going, bro, he's just like this, like around people, you know what I mean? But that's the thing, I don't have any friends. He was never trained like to be with other people when he was a puppy. Like, I'm all he knows besides my kids. And so he is not trained properly. Oh my god, this is not right. He is not trained properly to be around people. And that's like the worst thing ever. Is like, I wish I had friends when he was a puppy to train him to be around other people and he would be okay. But he wasn't. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you see how I'm able to hold him and do all that stuff. But when he meets somebody that potentially wants to buy him, which I had someone meet him literally last Thursday, and the dude was totally down to get him until he met him, and he was like, oh, I don't know if me and my wife can handle that energy. And I was like, I'll get back to you on Thursday. And then I messaged him. I was like, hey, I have someone else that's talking about getting him. Do you want to still see him on Thursday? And he's like, oh, no, I don't think me and my wife could handle him. But let me, like, you know, and I was like, okay, I understand. And so it's hard to explain to people, yeah, he's freaking out on you right now, but if you get him and you take him home, he's going to be straight chill. Like, you know? Like, I can get him hype. You want to see that before I go? I know exactly how to get him hype. It goes like this. Watch. Okay? Let's see if I can do this without looking like a bitch. I'll show you how to get him hype. Go. Alright, so here's how you get him hype. You go over this video here. Wait a damn minute. Wait a minute. Let's see if I can bring it up on my computer without this stupid thing being nosy. I don't like I'm trying to cut out my certain things here. Okay. This is how you get my dog hype. There's two ways. You take him outside and he'll get zoomies for a little bit and then he'll calm down. Or you bring up a dog video and you attempt to pet the dog. These are the only ways to really get him hype. Or he meets another person. Oh, yeah, I'm in boxes. I should probably not do that. I want to share how hype he gets though. I'm not flashing you guys up. Yep, did I just flash everybody? I did. It's okay, I have boxers on, but still. I'm doing a Aiden Ross. Now watch this shit. Hey, doggy. Look at that little dog right there. Look at that little dog right there. What? Oh, what? What? Look at doggy. Come here, doggy. Oh, what? Come here, doggy. Come here. Hey, puppy. Hey, puppy. Hey, puppy. What? Is that another dog? Is that another dog? You see another dog? What? You see another dog, Milo? You see another dog right now? What? Is that another dog? This is, see what I mean? This is like the only way I can get him this hyper. Is that another dog right now? What is that? Is that another dog right now? Is that another dog? Is that another dog right now? Oh, hi. Is that another dog? Oh, hi. Oh, yeah. Hi. Is that another dog? Hey, puppy. Hey, puppy. How you doing, puppy? This is what I mean. So, I can get him high with other dogs. What's the dog doing? What's the dog doing? Yeah, he's jealous. Yes, he is jealous. That's my own. Yes, exactly. That's my owner. Get away. Exactly. What's that dog doing? But I kind of feel like he gets that way around people too. Like I think he also maybe gets jealous. Or maybe if I had a girlfriend or something, that he definitely gets jealous of my kids. Like 100%. If I'm holding Harley or holding Luna, he is whimpering. And if we're going to the other room to play, he is whimpering constantly to play. He will like break out of his cage just to go to the other room. He 100% gets that way. What's the other dog doing? Hey, puppy. What did you do, puppy? Wait, like he ain't even barking now because I'm holding him. Boy, we're both sweaty right now. You know that? It's hot in here. What? Is that another dog? Is that another dog? You know what I mean? Shut up, damn dog. So I can definitely do that and get his little butt jealous. He loves me so much. Yeah, he's all I know, though. I wish I felt the damn same about him. He just loves you so much. Yeah, greasy ass dog is on my damn boxers on a live stream. You are not able to do live stream anymore. You showed your boxers on live stream. But all these girls can show their boobs? Nope, sorry. Yeah, I'm leaving, by the way. I'm so done with this. Stop scratching. But it's so much worse than that when he meets a person. Like, that's just like a little bit of taste. But when he meets a person, he flips out on them, dude. And, like, the person will have to, like, I'm going to need someone that can straight up just grab him and understand dogs. Like, the last dude I thought the last dude was potentially going to get him. Because the last dude, we spent 30 minutes together in the park, and it was hot as shit. And the last dude would, like, grab him and, like, hold him, be like, listen, dog, I'm going to be the pack leader here. You're going to have to learn how to listen. And Milo was starting to chill. Like, he was starting to chill, but then he started freaking the hell out. Stop scratching yourself. Got you real excited, now you're just scratching yourself. I clearly have to get him flea medicine, although I don't want to spend the money on it. Clearly gonna have to do it either way. I swear, Pokemon Gamer, it is like that. It's like he knows I'm trying to get rid of him, and he's like sabotages himself and freaks out on everybody just so I can't do it. It's like I really feel like that's what he does. Because I can't stress of how that if he would just be a normal dog and walk up to someone and be like, hey, pet me, and they love him and pet him, he had been gone a month ago. Bro, this dog is literally bleeding right now on his arm from scratching himself. That's another thing. He's so ratchet right now because I haven't bought him any flea medicine. It's been officially a month since I gave him flea medicine. And he's literally, his arm is a little bit bleeding from him scratching himself. It's so annoying. And it will take me a couple weeks to even give him a bath every other day, give him his flea medicine for him to even heal from that. Anyway. Yeah, that's my dog problem. Having dogs are fun. I still don't get the hype. I really don't get why people love dogs so much. Like, boy is literally on the ground, rolling around, trying to get me. Look at him, trying to get me to pet him. I am just not trying to draw off my legs right now. But he is literally just... He wants love. He wants attention. He wants to be loved 24/7. And to me, he's greasy. He's greasy and gross. He's not soft like a normal dog. I got him a brush. We brush, because at least I don't have to touch him when we brush. Brushing's fun. But still, it's just... It's too much. It's too much. Alright, it's 12 o'clock officially. It's officially Wednesday, and I have an appointment with the DMV in 13 hours. Fun. Although I kind of like I don't like the appointment thing because it takes 2 days to set up an appointment, and I wish I got it done a couple days ago. But I like the appointment thing because they're normally on time. Like, I normally would get there and it'll be packed as shit and there'll be like 2 hour waiting, but I'll get there and my appointment will be at 1:30 and they'll actually see me at 1:30. And so I actually really like that. But I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate you guys hanging out. As always, love your faces and such, and hopefully by tomorrow I will have my tag renewed and will not be worrying about all that stuff. Do not forget to like the video, please, and I will see you tomorrow. I want to finish the Wharf. I keep saying it wrong. Harley corrects me every time in live streams, but she isn't here. But yeah, let's finish Wharf tomorrow, guys. I think it's a good idea. I will see you guys in the next chapter. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We will be live Wednesday. We will not be live Thursday. We will be live Friday after that. And we'll be posting the new Adopt Me update Thursday as well. Thank you, Pokemon Gamer. Thank you, Pasta Ducky. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Crypto. There was another person that came by named AntPX. Thank you for stopping by. And then the 2 random people that are here that I don't know, thank you for stopping by as well. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I need to get my damn dogs some flea medicine either damn way. So that should be fun. See you guys tomorrow, hopefully, and we will finish the Bob's Burgers build. And message me that skin on Discord, Pokemon Gamer, and I will download it and check it out and such. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Hopefully. Stay safe. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Hopefully.